Right now, 15 billion miles from Earth, humanity's most distant messenger is revealing secrets that are, honestly, rewriting our understanding of space. Voyager 1 crossed into interstellar space back in 2012, becoming the first human-made object to leave our solar system's protective bubble. But after a terrifying communication blackout in 2023, the spacecraft came back online with data that absolutely stunned scientists. The space between stars isn't the empty void we imagined. It's actually a dynamic, structured environment filled with cosmic weather, invisible boundaries, and phenomena that challenge everything we thought we knew about our galaxy.
The Silent Crisis.
April 2024 brought relief after months of cosmic terror. Voyager 1 had gone completely silent, transmitting only garbled signals that made no sense to NASA engineers at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory. After 46 years of faithful service, humanity's most distant explorer was dying. The culprit was a corrupted memory chip, likely damaged by a cosmic ray strike. The very phenomenon Voyager was studying had wounded it. Engineers faced an unprecedented challenge, performing brain surgery on a spacecraft using 1970s technology from 15 billion miles away, where radio signals take over 22 hours for a round trip. The rescue operation required rerouting code into backup memory areas, essentially giving CPR to a robot that predated most modern computers. By May 2024, the patient showed signs of life, with all 4 science instruments gradually coming back online. This wasn't just an engineering triumph, it was humanity's lifeline to the only measurements we have from beyond our solar system.
Magnetic mysteries beyond the edge.
The first shock came from Voyager's magnetometer readings after crossing the heliopause. Scientists expected some differences, but the interstellar magnetic field showed a dramatic misalignment compared to our sun's magnetic influence. This wasn't a gradual transition, it was a sharp boundary suggesting something far more significant than anyone had anticipated. The readings point to Voyager 1 entering a magnetic turbulence zone where galactic magnetic fields twist and reconnect in ways that could, honestly, reshape our understanding of galactic structure. These aren't small ripples in space, they're fundamental forces operating on scales larger than our entire solar system. The magnetic field orientations Voyager measures might even channel cosmic material into denser regions, potentially influencing where new stars form in our region of the galaxy. Each measurement reveals that interstellar space has its own magnetic weather patterns, invisible highways of force that guide particles across vast cosmic distances. The spacecraft continues to detect these magnetic anomalies, proving that the space between stars is far more structured and dynamic than anyone predicted.
The Cosmic Ray Avalanche.
Crossing into interstellar space triggered an immediate and honestly shocking discovery. Voyager's cosmic ray detector recorded a sharp spike in high-energy particles accelerated to nearly light speed by distant supernovae and black holes. The increase wasn't gradual, it was abrupt, like stepping through an invisible barrier. This revelation exposed how effectively our sun's heliosphere shields Earth from the harsh radiation environment of interstellar space. We're living in a cosmic oasis, protected from particle bombardment that would be lethal to unshielded life. But the pattern isn't uniform. Voyager has detected systematic variations, suggesting natural radiation corridors, cosmic highways where particles preferentially flow. These measurements hint at larger galactic structures, possibly ancient scars left by stellar explosions that shaped our neighborhood millions of years ago. The spacecraft may be detecting pressure gradients that map onto invisible architecture spanning light years. Each cosmic ray measurement reveals more about the galactic environment, showing that we're not just measuring local conditions, but glimpsing the aftermath of cataclysmic events that continue to influence our cosmic neighborhood today.
Whispers in the Void.
You know, the silence of space doesn't actually exist. Voyager's plasma wave instrument has completely shattered the old myth of cosmic emptiness by detecting these constant low-frequency oscillations that just permeate interstellar space. And these aren't just random fluctuations, no, they're structured signals, suggesting that the space between stars has its own unique acoustic signature. The instrument has even picked up multiple plasma density spikes, kind of like pressure waves moving through an invisible medium out there. Scientists think these could be shock fronts left behind by ancient supernovae that exploded thousands of years ago, still rippling through the interstellar medium today. So Voyager isn't just drifting through emptiness, it's flying through an invisible fog with its own distinct layers and properties. Some regions are hotter, others are denser, and together they create this complex three-dimensional structure that actually resembles weather patterns a lot more than the uniform void scientists once expected. This cosmic hum, it's really the background activity of our galaxy, a constant whisper from the space between stars. The plasma waves are revealing that interstellar space has its own dynamics, its own currents and temperatures, creating an environment that's far more active than anyone could have imagined.
Interstellar weather patterns.
Voyager 1 has actually passed through at least 2 distinct interstellar cloudlets since crossing the boundary, and this has revealed that the space between stars has structure, kind of like an ocean with currents and eddies. These aren't visible clouds though, they're regions where the plasma, dust, and gas density suddenly changes by factors of 2 or even 3 times. The spacecraft's instruments show evidence of these structured plasma ripples with clear boundaries, almost like atmospheric fronts out in space. NASA scientists now believe our sun is moving through the local interstellar cloud, and Voyager is helping to define its outer edges right now. This cloud exists inside the much larger local bubble, which is this enormous cavity created by ancient supernovae. These density shifts, they actually affect Earth's cosmic ray exposure over millennia. As our solar system drifts through different interstellar environments at 450,000 miles per hour, the radiation environment at Earth subtly changes, and that can potentially affect cloud formation and even mutation rates in living organisms. Voyager is showing us that interstellar space isn't just a straight path, it's really a gauntlet of invisible forces that create this complex, ever-changing cosmic landscape, complete with its own weather systems and boundaries.
Digital resurrection.
So, the 2023 communication crisis nearly ended humanity's only direct window into interstellar space. For months, Voyager 1 was transmitting incomprehensible data, its memory corrupted by cosmic ray bombardment. NASA engineers were suddenly facing one of their greatest challenges: remotely repairing a spacecraft that's actually older than most of their careers, and doing it with technology from the Carter administration no less. The solution took unprecedented ingenuity, rerouting decades-old code into backup memory areas while somehow maintaining all the critical functions across a 15 billion-mile gap. And every command took 22 hours to reach the spacecraft, so real-time troubleshooting was just impossible. The team basically performed remote surgery on a patient they couldn't see or touch. In April 2024, they finally had a breakthrough when basic telemetry resumed, and that was followed by the gradual revival of the scientific instruments. By June 2024, all 4 active science instruments were functioning again. This wasn't just an engineering triumph, it was humanity's lifeline to the only measurements we have from beyond our solar system's protective bubble. The rescue operation showed that even 1970s technology could be revived through innovative engineering, buying us precious additional years of interstellar data collection.
Mapping the invisible galaxy.
Voyager 1 is creating something, well, truly unprecedented, a navigational chart of interstellar space. With every data packet sent back, scientists are able to construct 3-dimensional models of the Milky Way's magnetic and radiation zones, using Voyager's measurements as crucial anchor points. This, honestly, represents the first real-scale cartography of our stellar neighborhood. It's a bit like having a weather satellite, but for the cosmos. The cosmic ray gradients, particle density readings, and magnetic field orientations are revealing natural shields and danger zones, and these could really determine whether humans can safely venture beyond our solar system. The radiation environment that Voyager measures is far more intense than what astronauts face in Earth orbit, which makes these maps absolutely crucial for any future interstellar missions. Some astrophysicists even believe the structures Voyager is mapping may influence star formation patterns across our galactic region. Quietly, the spacecraft is drawing the first blueprint of the space between stars, creating detailed models that get refined with every new measurement. This mapping project has, well, become the foundation for understanding how to navigate the void between stars, potentially guiding future spacecraft through the safest corridors of interstellar space.
The protected oasis.
Voyager's measurements have revealed a profound truth about Earth's place in the cosmos. Our solar system exists within a protective bubble that shields us from an environment far more hostile than anyone realized. The dramatic increase in cosmic radiation beyond the heliopause demonstrates how effectively the sun's magnetic field deflects dangerous particles that would otherwise bombard our planet. This discovery reframes Earth not just as our home, but as our shelter in a cosmic storm. The interstellar medium contains radiation levels that would pose serious threats to unprotected life, making our heliosphere a crucial barrier against galactic hazards. Voyager's data shows that this protection varies as our solar system moves through different interstellar environments over millions of years. The spacecraft's measurements of density variations and magnetic field changes suggest our cosmic neighborhood is far from uniform. We're traveling through a complex landscape of radiation zones, magnetic boundaries, and plasma clouds that create an ever-changing environment around our solar system. Understanding these variations helps explain long-term climate patterns and cosmic ray exposure cycles that may have influenced life's evolution on Earth.
The eternal journey.
Beyond its scientific mission, Voyager 1 carries humanity's most enduring message to the cosmos. The golden record attached to the spacecraft contains sounds, music, greetings in 55 languages, and 116 images representing Earth's diversity. This time capsule is engineered for extreme longevity, designed to survive over 1 billion years in the harsh environment of space. In approximately 40,000 years, Voyager 1 will make its closest approach to the star Gliese 445, passing within 1.6 light-years of this distant red dwarf. Long after Earth's continents have shifted beyond recognition, long after human civilization has evolved or disappeared, this record will endure. Voyager represents humanity's most lasting trace in the universe, an ambassador that will outlive our species. No other human object will leave the heliosphere for decades, making Voyager literally our longest-lasting monument. The spacecraft transforms from a scientific probe into something more profound, a message frozen in time, carrying the essence of who we were in 1977 across the galaxy for eons to come. This cosmic time capsule gives Voyager significance that transcends its scientific achievements, becoming humanity's first tentative step into eternity.
Redefining reality.
The space beyond our solar system isn't the featureless void astronomers once imagined. Voyager 1 has revealed a dynamic structured environment with weather patterns, magnetic topography, and radiation zones that shape our galaxy's invisible architecture. The transition from our solar bubble to interstellar space isn't clean. It's messy, complex, and honestly pretty fascinating. Magnetic fields don't align as expected, radiation environments change dramatically, and plasma waves suggest constant activity we never knew existed. Voyager's discoveries prove that interstellar space has layers, fronts, and boundaries, creating a textured cosmic landscape far more intricate than anyone predicted. The spacecraft continues operating on borrowed time, with NASA making difficult decisions about which instruments to shut down as power gradually fades. Early 2025 saw the cosmic ray detector powered down to extend the overall mission, but 3 science instruments continue transmitting their faint 23-watt signals across the cosmic void. Each day, Voyager 1 operates as a gift of knowledge from humanity's only direct sampling of the space between stars, rewriting textbooks with every transmission from the interstellar frontier. Voyager 1 reached the other side, and the reality is more extraordinary than fiction. The interstellar medium isn't empty. It's a structured, dynamic environment that challenges our understanding of cosmic architecture. From magnetic mysteries to plasma whispers, from radiation avalanches to cosmic weather patterns, Voyager continues revealing secrets that rewrite astronomy textbooks. This incredible journey proves that sometimes the most profound discoveries come from the simplest act of reaching beyond our boundaries. If you love real space exploration without the hype, smash that like button and subscribe to Stellar Tech for more mind-blowing cosmic discoveries. The universe is far stranger than we thought. What if the most profound discovery in human history was made, and then deliberately buried? We're not talking about rumors or grainy photos here. We're talking about 24 gigabytes of classified NASA data on an interstellar visitor that, well, defied the laws of physics. Data leaked by a ghost-like hacker group revealing a 26-kilometer-wide object that wasn't just passing through our solar system but was actually, actively navigating it. This is the story of 3I Atlas, what NASA allegedly found and why they never wanted you to see it. Let's delve into the data. Event Horizon cyber attack. So how does a clandestine group get its hands on NASA's crown jewels? According to the leaked security logs, this wasn't a brute force attack, it was surgical. In the early hours of September 2, 2025, Event Horizon executed a coordinated cyber attack that bypassed multiple layers of agency firewalls. They exploited a zero-day vulnerability in an outdated Fortran-based mission planning module, a tiny crack in an otherwise formidable digital fortress. The transfer rate was a blistering 571 megabits per second, far too fast for automated security flags to catch in time. Forensic analysts later pieced together a chilling timeline. The attackers gained initial access at 3:14 a.m. Eastern, escalated their privileges to the highest level by 3:19, and began siphoning data at 3:23. In under 7 minutes, 24 gigabytes of compressed files, including internal chat logs, draft reports, and sensitive telemetry from the 3I Atlas intercept mission, were gone. By 3:30 a.m., the connection vanished, leaving behind nothing but a silent gap in the audit trail. Cybersecurity expert Mikko Hyppönen has stated that such an attack would require nation-state-level resources, suggesting Event Horizon is far more sophisticated than a typical hacktivist group. The manifesto and distribution. A data breach is one thing, but a declaration of war on secrecy is another. Within hours of the hack, a manifesto from Event Horizon appeared on encrypted forums. Their message wasn't a boast, it was a justification. They claimed the breach was a direct response to what they termed unlawful cosmic secrecy, arguing that discoveries of this magnitude belong to humanity, not to a select few government agencies. The manifesto warned that the stolen files contained information so sensitive even senior directors at NASA were allegedly unaware of its full scope. Their language was direct: the world deserves to know what its own scientists have found. To prove their point, they began a strategic distribution campaign. Blurred screenshots and heavily redacted memos were sent to journalists and channels known for covering classified science. They specifically avoided mainstream outlets, opting for platforms that would analyze the data without an institutional filter. This drip feed of information created a groundswell of speculation that legacy media couldn't ignore, forcing the conversation into the open on Event Horizon's terms. Authenticating the documents. In the world of leaks, authenticity is paramount, so are these files real? The evidence presented by Event Horizon is compellingly layered. The leaked screenshots are plastered with authentic details: bold, block-lettered confidential stamps, thick redaction blocks, and metadata tags showing UTC timestamps that perfectly match the breach window from NASA's own security audit. We see mission patch artwork in the corners, a stylized comet labeled 3I Atlas Int. Every document carries unique identifiers, routing codes, and internal chat handles you'd expect to see inside a major agency. Technical diagrams and draft tables use Courier font headers and bear NASA's internal digital watermark. We even see screenshots of the classic blue and white NASA email interface, with subject lines like Atlas Intercept, Immediate Action Required, and Telemetry Review, Anomaly Detected. One partially blurred memo lists technical trajectory data, while another redacted report is marked with the access level TSSCI, denoting top secret, sensitive, compartmented information, a classification that restricts access to a small, specific group of cleared individuals. The documents bear digital signature strings ending in JPL for the Jet Propulsion Laboratory, and GSFC for the Goddard Space Flight Center, indicating a multi-center collaboration. Discovery of 3I Atlas. Before the leak, there was the discovery that started it all. On July 1, 2025, the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System, or ATLAS survey in Hawaii, logged a new object tearing into the solar system at 130,000 miles per hour. Astronomers flagged it immediately. This was no ordinary comet. The object, soon labeled 3Y Atlas, measured an estimated 26 kilometers across, roughly the size of Manhattan, moving faster than any object ever observed inside the orbit of Jupiter. Veteran survey scientist Dr. Lina Takahashi, a fictional name from the leaked files, was quoted in a log. The track was so steep, the software flagged it as an error. Within hours, observatories from Chile to Arizona confirmed the numbers. The object's incoming speed of over 58 kilometers per second defied the sun's gravitational grip. Its trajectory pointed back toward the constellation Lyra, far from the ecliptic plane where most solar system debris resides. To put its size in perspective, the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs was only about 10 kilometers wide. This was over twice that, and it wasn't from around here. Impossible physics and trajectory. Here's where the story takes a sharp turn from unusual to unbelievable. Like its predecessor Oumuamua, 3I Atlas was not behaving according to the laws of physics. The leaked mission logs from July 18, 2025, show a sudden, inexplicable sideways acceleration resulting in a velocity change, or delta V, of 1.5 meters per second. The object changed course in a way that defied gravitational models. For a normal comet, such a deviation could be explained by outgassing, measured by the non-gravitational acceleration parameter, A2. However, just like with Oumuamua, initial observations of 3I Atlas showed no cometary tail, no dust and no gas coma to account for the push. Its A2 parameter was effectively zero, yet it was still maneuvering. Trajectory analysts were stumped. They ran models accounting for solar radiation pressure, gravitational pulls from planets, and every known natural force. Nothing matched the telemetry. Dr. Amy Mainzer, a leading expert on asteroids, has noted that explaining such a deviation without observable outgassing requires exotic physics or an artificial origin. The numbers kept pointing to a single, unsettling conclusion. Some force other than gravity was steering this massive object through our solar system. Surface anomalies, the armor problem. What does a 26-kilometer object from another star system look like? The first leaked images from the Intercept mission were paradigm-shattering. 3I Atlas's surface resembled no comet on file. Imaging analysts flagged a pattern of smooth, almost metallic-looking plating, broken by lines that ran too straight to be natural fractures. One analyst, quoted in a redacted chat log, called it the radiator problem, referring to a gridwork of raised ridges spaced like the cooling fins on spacecraft. These ribs cast long, uniform shadows, and their regularity caused the anomaly detection software to flag the pattern as artificial. Comparisons to known comets like Halley or 67P Churyumov-Gerasimenko fell apart. Their surfaces are jagged and chaotic. 3I Atlas, in contrast, had long stretches that reflected sunlight like polished alloy. Further spectral analysis of this reflected light showed an albedo inconsistent with any known meteoritic iron, lacking the usual chondritic features. It was too smooth, too reflective, and far too structured. Thermal signatures and heat pulses. If the surface looked engineered, the thermal data was even more alarming. According to the leaked files, infrared arrays recorded heat vents pulsing with incredible regularity. The logs show heat pooling along the strange, ribbed seams and then bursting outward in tight, directed jets. This wasn't the broad, chaotic outgassing you see in a typical comet. These were discrete, timed pulses occurring precisely every 90 seconds, raising local surface temperatures by over 200 degrees Kelvin in an instant. The mission logs classified this as a directive motion event, a term typically reserved for spacecraft thrusters, not natural phenomena. Even more damning, trajectory analysts correlated these thermal pulses directly with the object's mysterious course corrections. After each 90-second heat burst, the Intercept team logged a subtle but precise shift in its path. The efficiency of this propulsion, measured as specific impulse, was calculated to be far beyond any chemical rocket, consistent with advanced ion or plasma thrusters. Gravity couldn't explain it, solar radiation is constant, and natural outgassing is random. The evidence was building 3. I-Atlas wasn't just moving strangely, it appeared to be actively propelling itself. Chemical composition mysteries. The mystery only deepens when you look at what 3I-Atlas was made of. Martin Cordner's team at Goddard was the first to get a full spectrum after the Intercept, and the results were an instant red flag. The early spectra lit up with incredibly sharp, bright lines of nickel. In cosmic bodies, nickel almost always rides shotgun with iron. Yet in every single frame of data from 3I Atlas, iron was almost completely absent. Its signature spectral lines were missing. This isn't just rare. In the entire catalog of known comets and asteroids, it's unheard of. The natural formation processes that create asteroids from protoplanetary disks simply don't separate these two elements with such purity. Leaked notes suggest the isotopic ratio of the nickel was also wrong, indicating it wasn't formed in a typical supernova. The purity level was estimated to be over 99.8%, a level that on Earth requires an advanced electrochemical process known as the MOND process. Radio echoes and communication patterns. Beyond its motion and materials, the most chilling evidence in the leaked files points toward active technology. According to the logs, radio astronomers reviewing raw data from the Intercept mission flagged a pattern of faint, repeating echoes in the X-band frequency range. These weren't natural radio bursts or cosmic static, they were precise, clipped signals with a high signal-to-noise ratio, bouncing back from 3I Atlas at regular intervals. What made this truly shocking was the timing. The interval of the radio echoes mapped almost perfectly to the 90-second rhythm of the object's thermal pulses. It was as if something was pinging the object, and the heat pulses were the response. In one of the leaked chat logs, a veteran telemetry specialist reportedly wrote, "It's like someone is pinging the probe and it's answering. The pattern is too tight for random noise." This completely changed the nature of the investigation. SETI pioneer Dr. Jill Tarter has long argued that a truly intelligent signal would likely be efficient and information-dense, characteristics that align with these alleged repeating echoes. The data suggested it could be an active, responsive probe. Expert analysis and propulsion theory. You can't discuss these anomalies without bringing in a voice of scientific courage like Avi Loeb. The Harvard astrophysicist, who famously staked his reputation on Oumuamua being alien technology, wasted no time weighing in on the 3I Atlas files. He argued the intercepted telemetry read like a blueprint for an advanced propulsion system. Each 90-second heat pulse and corresponding course correction was perfectly consistent with a massive ion drive or a similar engine. In Loeb's words, if you wanted to navigate through a solar system while managing heat and energy, you would use timed, directional thrust. That is what the data shows. But the most jarring evidence was a fragment recovered by the interceptor's dust collector. A leaked lab memo described a fleck of material with a lattice of silicon and doped phosphorus, arranged in layers spaced at micron intervals. The structure was noted as being radiation-hardened to a degree far beyond current human capability, suggesting it was built for long-duration travel through the harsh interstellar medium. This wasn't just a circuit, it was an artifact from a civilization far beyond our own. So what do we make of all this? A 26-kilometer object from another star system, moving at impossible speeds, making its own course corrections. It has a surface that looks like armor, a composition of refined nickel, and it pulses with heat and radio echoes on a perfect 90-second clock. And finally, there's a fragment of what appears to be a microchip. The leaked files, if authentic, present a disturbing and profound reality. The questions are staggering. What is this object's purpose? Where did it come from? And perhaps most importantly, what else has NASA found that we don't know about? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more deep dives into the secrets of science and technology. Thanks for watching Stellar Tech.
Today, we investigate the extraordinary interstellar visitors that have transformed our understanding of cosmic phenomena. From the enigmatic Oumuamua to the massive newcomer 3I Atlas, these objects present data that challenges conventional models and opens new frontiers in space science. Join us as we analyze technical specifications, examine propulsion theories, and explore the technological implications of these mysterious travelers from beyond our solar system. Oumuamua discovery and anomalies. In October 2017, the Pan-STARRS telescope array in Hawaii detected an unprecedented object exhibiting characteristics unlike any previously catalogued celestial body. Oumuamua, measuring approximately 800 meters in length with an extreme 10:1 aspect ratio, displayed non-gravitational acceleration patterns inconsistent with standard orbital mechanics. Advanced spectroscopic analysis revealed no detectable outgassing or cometary tail formation, challenging fundamental assumptions about interstellar object behavior. Harvard astrophysicist Avi Loeb proposed the revolutionary hypothesis that this visitor might represent an artificial light sail utilizing solar radiation pressure for propulsion. Alternative theories suggesting exotic material composition, including hydrogen or nitrogen ice, face significant structural stability challenges over interstellar timescales. The object's unique kinematics and morphological properties initiated intensive international observation campaigns and established the emerging field of interstellar object characterization. Subsequent trajectory analysis confirmed Oumuamua had been traversing the galaxy for millions of years, carrying potentially invaluable data about distant stellar systems and cosmic evolution processes. UFO/UAP encounters and theories. Recent advances in sensor technology have documented multiple encounters between military aircraft and unidentified aerial phenomena exhibiting flight characteristics beyond current aerospace capabilities. The most extensively analyzed case in 2004 encountered the Tic Tac object off California, demonstrating instantaneous acceleration, transmedium travel, and apparent disregard for conventional aerodynamic principles. Multi-platform radar systems simultaneously track these vehicles while providing visual confirmation of their anomalous performance metrics. Plasma-based projection systems and advanced electromagnetic field manipulation represent leading theoretical explanations for these phenomena. Government acknowledgement of retrieved technological artifacts has validated the existence of materials and propulsion systems operating beyond known engineering parameters. These incidents highlight critical gaps in our understanding of advanced propulsion physics and underscore the imperative for systematic investigation into technologies potentially representing breakthrough aerospace engineering. The correlation between these observations and increasing interstellar object detection suggests possible connections between monitoring activities and humanity's growing technological sophistication. Bob Lazar analysis. Bob Lazar's technical disclosures regarding alleged reverse-engineered extraterrestrial propulsion systems housed at Area 51 detailed mechanisms involving Element 115 for gravitational field manipulation. His descriptions of craft utilizing localized spacetime distortions preceded contemporary theoretical frameworks including the Alcubierre warp drive by several years. While critics cite discrepancies in his academic credentials and security clearances, the subsequent synthesis of Element 115 in laboratory settings provided partial validation of his technical claims. Lazar's detailed engineering specifications described propulsion systems generating controlled gravitational anomalies through bombardment of superheavy elements with high-energy particles. Modern theoretical physics acknowledges that gravitational effects represent manifestations of curved spacetime geometry, making field manipulation theoretically feasible given sufficient energy density control. The technological requirements for such systems would necessitate materials science and energy generation capabilities orders of magnitude beyond current human achievements. His influence on aerospace research persists because the described propulsion mechanisms, while unproven, remain consistent with advanced applications of general relativity and quantum field theory. Light sail hypothesis. Professor Avi Loeb's light sail hypothesis represents a paradigm shift in interpreting anomalous astronomical observations through technological rather than purely natural frameworks. Mathematical modeling demonstrates that radiation pressure from stellar photons could account for Oumuamua's observed non-gravitational acceleration if the object possessed specific engineering characteristics. For photon momentum transfer to generate the measured forces, the structure would require thickness approaching molecular scales while maintaining structural integrity across interstellar distances. This necessitates advanced materials with strength-to-mass ratios far exceeding naturally occurring substances, implying sophisticated manufacturing processes. Loeb's calculations show such a sail could achieve stable interstellar trajectories using only stellar radiation, making this a viable propulsion method for sufficiently advanced civilizations. The hypothesis gained scientific attention by resolving contradictions between observational data and conventional comet models without invoking exotic physics. This work has reinvigorated technological SETI approaches by demonstrating how standard astronomical surveys might detect artificial constructs disguised as natural phenomena. The methodology challenges researchers to develop new analytical frameworks for distinguishing between natural celestial mechanics and potential technological artifacts. 3I Atlas, the new discovery. The 3I Atlas detection by the Asteroid Terrestrial Impact Last Alert System in early 2025 represents a quantum leap in interstellar object scale and complexity. Preliminary photometric analysis indicates a diameter between 10 to 20 kilometers, establishing it as potentially 200 times more massive than Oumuamua. Velocity measurements exceeding 60 kilometers per second confirm its extrasolar trajectory through hyperbolic orbital mechanics. Advanced spectroscopic data from the James Webb Space Telescope reveals surface composition suggesting metallic construction with anomalous thermal emission patterns inconsistent with natural asteroidal or cometary materials. The object exhibits controlled thermal regulation and stable rotational dynamics, characteristics typically associated with engineered systems rather than chaotic natural tumbling. Statistical analysis indicates the probability of discovering such a massive object through random interstellar encounters approaches negligible values, suggesting either extraordinary coincidence or systematic visitation patterns. Infrared imaging detects structured heat distribution and possible geometric features that challenge conventional models of natural object formation. These observations necessitate expanded theoretical frameworks encompassing both exotic natural processes and potential artificial construction scenarios. Atlas Telescope System. The Atlas network revolutionizes automated sky surveys through deployment of 4 strategically positioned 0.5-meter telescopes across Hawaii, Chile, and South Africa, achieving complete celestial coverage every 24 hours. Despite modest aperture specifications, these instruments employ state-of-the-art CCD arrays and sophisticated image processing algorithms capable of detecting subarcsecond positional changes against stellar backgrounds. Real-time data processing utilizes machine learning protocols trained on millions of astronomical images to identify anomalous motion signatures indicative of fast-moving objects. The University of Hawaii manages this network with NASA funding, establishing new paradigms for distributed observation systems. Atlas technology demonstrated exceptional capability in early detection of 3I Atlas, providing crucial lead time for coordinated international observation campaigns before the object's closest approach. Automated detection algorithms process terabytes of nightly data, flagging suspicious objects within hours of observation for immediate follow-up by major observatories worldwide. This high-cadence survey methodology has transformed asteroid detection from periodic manual searches to continuous automated monitoring, dramatically increasing discovery rates of rare cosmic phenomena and potentially hazardous objects. Scientific theories and debates. The astrophysical community remains divided over 3I Atlas classification, with competing hypotheses attempting to reconcile observational anomalies with established physics. The hydrogen iceberg model proposes exotic solid-state hydrogen formation in deep interstellar space, though structural mechanics calculations indicate rapid sublimation rates incompatible with observed stability. Nitrogen fragment theory suggests compositions analogous to Pluto's surface materials, potentially explaining thermal signatures without conventional outgassing patterns. Dr. Alan Fitzsimmons advocates natural origin interpretations while emphasizing the critical need for comprehensive spectroscopic datasets before considering exotic explanations. Fundamental inconsistencies persist between measured acceleration vectors and detectable volatile emission rates, challenging basic cometary physics models. Statistical mechanics analysis reveals discovery probabilities for objects of this scale through random encounters effectively approach zero, forcing reconsideration of either size distribution models or visitation patterns. Advanced computer simulations struggle to reproduce observed characteristics using purely natural formation processes, suggesting either unknown physics or engineered construction. Future detection technology. The Vera C. Rubin Observatory in Chile represents next-generation astronomical detection capabilities, featuring an unprecedented 8.4-meter primary mirror integrated with a 3.2 gigapixel wide-field digital camera system. The Legacy Survey of Space and Time protocol systematically images the southern celestial hemisphere every few nights across a decade-long mission timeline. Advanced machine learning algorithms process massive data streams in real time, enabling identification of transient events, near-Earth asteroids, and faint interstellar visitors within hours of observation. Rubin's enhanced photometric sensitivity extends detection thresholds to previously inaccessible magnitude ranges, promising discovery rates of dozens of new interstellar objects annually rather than current rates of one every few years. Automated processing pipelines utilize neural networks trained on millions of astronomical images to distinguish genuine cosmic phenomena from instrumental artifacts and atmospheric interference. This technological revolution enables detection of interstellar visitors during approach phases months or years before closest approach, providing unprecedented preparation time for detailed observation campaigns. Theoretical implications. 3I Atlas detection catalyzes profound theoretical implications across astrophysics, astrobiology, and SETI research paradigms. Statistical analysis suggests these discoveries may indicate a broader population of interstellar travelers, potentially including artificial constructs deployed by advanced civilizations. Galactic archaeology models now incorporate possibilities of technological artifacts traversing between stellar systems, fundamentally altering understanding of interstellar material exchange mechanisms. The concept of automated probe networks gains credibility when considering the efficiency advantages of robotic exploration versus biological travel across cosmic distances. Advanced civilizations might deploy self-replicating surveillance systems throughout the galaxy, systematically monitoring emerging technological species while maintaining operational security. The temporal correlation between humanity's space-age emergence and increased interstellar visitor detection rates raises intriguing questions about directed observation versus random encounters. These paradigms suggest humanity may be embedded within a complex, interconnected cosmic ecosystem where intelligence actively monitors and potentially influences emerging civilizations through strategic deployment of monitoring technologies. Future endeavors. The The European Space Agency's Comet interceptor mission represents humanity's inaugural attempt at planned rendezvous with interstellar visitors, utilizing advanced trajectory prediction algorithms and rapid deployment capabilities. International coordination protocols integrate ground-based observatories with space-based assets, creating real-time global response networks optimized for comprehensive data collection during rare encounter opportunities. NASA's proposed rapid response spacecraft concepts could achieve launch readiness within months of detection, employing ion propulsion and gravitational assist maneuvers to intercept objects before solar system egress. Project Lyra, designed for Oumuamua pursuit, demonstrates technical feasibility of interstellar chase missions using current propulsion technology and precise orbital mechanics calculations. Advanced sample return architectures would enable direct laboratory analysis of interstellar materials, potentially revealing formation conditions in alien stellar environments or evidence of artificial construction techniques. Future missions deploy sophisticated analytical instruments including mass spectrometers, neutron activation systems, and high-resolution imaging arrays capable of determining composition, internal structure, and manufacturing signatures with unprecedented precision. These endeavors position humanity for transition from passive observation to active exploration of interstellar phenomena, potentially yielding definitive answers about cosmic intelligence. The technical analysis of interstellar visitors like 3I Atlas continues pushing the boundaries of aerospace engineering and astrophysics. As detection capabilities advance and propulsion technologies evolve, we approach revolutionary discoveries about advanced materials, exotic physics, and potential cosmic intelligence. Whether these objects represent breakthrough technologies or exotic natural phenomena, they're already transforming our approach to interstellar exploration. Stay connected with Stellar Tech as we decode the engineering marvels hidden in cosmic mysteries and explore humanity's technological future among the stars.
Imagine this. After 47 years drifting through the cosmic void, humanity's most distant messenger suddenly detects something that honestly shouldn't exist. NASA's Voyager 1, now 15 billion miles from Earth, has captured evidence of 305 mysterious objects moving in perfect formation through interstellar space. These aren't planets, asteroids, or comets, they're something else entirely, gliding through the darkness with purpose and precision that just, well, defies every law of physics we know. What Voyager discovered out there has left scientists questioning everything we thought we understood about the universe. The Lonely Pioneer's impossible discovery. Deep in the frozen emptiness between stars, a tiny machine no bigger than a small car continues its eternal journey through the cosmic dark. Voyager 1, launched when Star Wars first hit theaters in 1977, has become humanity's most distant ambassador, traveling over 15 billion miles from Earth into the mysterious realm of interstellar space. This ancient spacecraft, powered by decaying plutonium and running on 1970s technology with less computing power than a modern calculator, was never meant to survive this long. Its mission was simple: fly by Jupiter and Saturn, then fade into obscurity. Instead, it crossed into interstellar space in 2012, becoming the first human-made object to venture beyond our sun's protective influence. Communication with Voyager takes 22 hours each way, like having a conversation where every response takes nearly 2 full days. Yet despite these impossible distances and technological limitations, this remarkable machine continues whispering back to us across the stars, carrying its famous golden record message to any intelligence that might find it. But recently, Voyager detected something in the darkness that has changed everything we thought we knew about the space between stars. The first anomaly that changed everything. What started as a routine data transmission from Voyager 1 quickly became something that would shake the foundations of space science. Hidden within the endless stream of plasma readings and magnetic field measurements was a tiny anomaly, a faint reflection of light that seemed insignificant at first glance. Dr. Eliza Karna, one of the mission specialists who first noticed the reading, described it as like shouting into a canyon for decades and finally something shouts back. The signal was so subtle that NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory initially dismissed it as background noise, just another particle drifting randomly through the cosmic void. But then the object began to move in ways that caught everyone's attention. It didn't tumble chaotically like space debris or follow the predictable paths of natural objects. Instead, it curved and accelerated with what appeared to be deliberate control, gliding smoothly through space as if guided by intelligence. Systems analyst Carlo Romero observed that the object's movement was unlike anything natural, describing it as the kind of deliberate motion one might expect from a drone rather than a rock. In the physics of space, things don't move with purpose unless something is making them move that way. When natural laws break down. When natural laws break down, when something unusual appears in space, scientists follow a standard protocol. They systematically check every known possibility. Is it a distant moon, a new asteroid, a comet with an unusual orbit? One by one, the team at NASA worked through these familiar explanations, and one by one, each possibility crumbled away. This object defied every category. It wasn't a planet, far too small, not a comet either. There was no tail, no ice trail, no heat signature that would indicate sublimating materials. It didn't glow like a star, and gravitational lensing couldn't explain its behavior. Even space dust was ruled out because dust particles don't suddenly change direction mid-flight. Dr. Lucas Hang at the Jet Propulsion Laboratory ran simulation after simulation, trying to match the object's behavior to known physical models. What makes space objects predictable is physics. Everything moves according to established patterns and forces. But this object broke those rules entirely. Its path bent in ways that didn't match any known orbital mechanics, with no drift or decay that would be expected from natural phenomena. The team was forced to confront an uncomfortable truth. What they were seeing wasn't just unknown, it was unnatural. The twin confirmation that proved everything. Just as scientists were struggling to understand what Voyager 1 had detected, something extraordinary happened that, honestly, transformed speculation into undeniable reality. Voyager 2, traveling a completely different path millions of miles away, detected something eerily similar, the same magnetic fluctuations, the same pulse patterns, matching signal signatures that changed everything. This cross-confirmation was the turning point in the investigation. Two separate spacecraft using independent instruments in different regions of space had detected nearly identical phenomena. This ruled out any possibility of internal error, software glitches, or sensor malfunctions on Voyager 1. ESA analyst Merc Fontaine compared it to, quote, two lighthouses both catching a flash of something passing between them. The dual detection gave the anomaly weight and credibility that just couldn't be dismissed. This wasn't noise or equipment failure, it was a real, coordinated phenomenon happening in the space between stars. With this confirmation, NASA quietly triggered what's known as a Level 3 alert, a designation reserved only for phenomena that don't fit within current scientific understanding. The event was real, the mathematics were consistent, and the movement patterns appeared deliberate. Nobody knew what to make of it, but everyone knew it was significant. The formation that defied physics. When the team analyzed the complete telemetry logs, what they discovered honestly sent chills through the scientific community. This wasn't just one or two anomalies drifting through space. There were 305 objects, all moving together in perfect formation like a cosmic ballet choreographed by an unknown intelligence. Each object glided past Voyager 1 in what appeared to be a coordinated arc, smooth and precise in their movements. These weren't debris fragments scattered randomly through space. There were no heat signatures, no tails, no signs of decay typical of natural objects. Most striking of all, the readings showed rhythmic pulses echoing through the plasma waves, patterns that suggested engineering rather than chance. The 305 objects maintained their relative positions with impossible precision. In space, groups of objects naturally spread out over time due to gravitational influences and velocity differences. Yet these maintained formation like a flock of birds or a school of fish. Except this was happening in the vacuum of space where such coordinated movement shouldn't be possible without technology. The scale was particularly unsettling. A single anomalous object might be explained as instrument error, but 305 objects all displaying the same unnatural characteristics suggested something far more significant was happening in interstellar space. The language hidden in plasma waves. As scientists examined the data more closely, they discovered something that, honestly, challenged the very nature of what they were observing. The plasma wave pulses weren't random cosmic noise, they contained patterns of repetition that were steady, measured, and structured in ways that suggested communication or control systems. Dr. Serena Patel from Caltech observed that the patterns felt less like nature and more like a language or system. The signals had loops, sequences, and structures that hinted at complexity far beyond random electromagnetic interference. These objects weren't just passing by Voyager, they seemed to be broadcasting signals as if pinging, scanning, or communicating with each other. The implications were staggering. If these patterns represented some form of communication, it suggested the objects were part of a coordinated network, operating with shared purpose and intelligence. Some experts went further, with ESA's Eric Lousy suggesting this could be some sort of probe network, though he was quickly asked to stop speculating publicly. To confirm their readings weren't the result of equipment failure, the team activated one of Voyager's oldest backup systems, a telemetry channel unused since the 1990s. It confirmed everything. The signals, the paths, the formations were all real. Impossible propulsion beyond our understanding. The mystery deepened when Voyager's instruments revealed how these objects moved through space. There were no engine flares, no ion trails, no signs of any propulsion system that human science could recognize. Yet, Doppler shift measurements showed these objects accelerating rapidly, smoothly and directionally through the cosmic void. Some were moving faster than anything humans have ever launched into space. According to the data, certain objects were traveling at speeds that exceeded the calculated escape velocity of the entire Milky Way galaxy. These weren't passive objects drifting through space, they were powered somehow, navigating with purpose and incredible velocity. Dr. Caleb Ramirez from MIT noted that, well, they're not floating through space, they're navigating it. What worried him more was their calculated path. These objects deliberately avoided our solar system, passing by at a safe distance as if they had no interest in stopping or investigating our cosmic neighborhood. The propulsion method remained completely mysterious. Nothing in current technology could explain how these objects moved. They appeared to be manipulating space itself, creating waves or ripples in spacetime that allowed them to glide forward without conventional thrust. It was as if they were using the medium of space itself for propulsion. Earth hears the cosmic whispers. While NASA focused on analyzing Voyager's data, something remarkable began happening on Earth. Amateur radio operators across the globe, hobbyists with backyard setups built from spare parts, started reporting strange activity in their equipment. They were detecting weak, irregular pulses that didn't match any known terrestrial source. At first, these reports seemed unrelated to Voyager's discoveries. Radio interference happens constantly, and most dismissed it as coincidence. But when the timestamps were compared, they aligned almost perfectly with the hours when Voyager recorded its most intense plasma anomalies. These weren't professional observatories or official deep space listening stations. Most setups were designed to catch meteor scatter, amateur satellites, or solar flare activity, yet somehow, they were detecting faint echoes of what Voyager had encountered billions of miles away. The signals weren't strong, but they had pattern and regularity, like ripples reflecting off invisible walls in Earth's ionosphere. This raised troubling questions. Was this electromagnetic bleed-through accidental, or was something deliberately testing Earth's listening capabilities? The uncertainty triggered quiet security measures as NASA began encrypting parts of its deep space communications, recognizing that if amateur enthusiasts could detect these fragments, so could others with more sophisticated equipment. The machine that changed itself. Perhaps the most unsettling development was what happened to Voyager 1 itself. After one of the magnetic pulses from the passing objects, the spacecraft began exhibiting behavior that was never programmed into its systems. Its guidance system, the attitude and articulation control system, started rerouting data through old unused pathways that hadn't been active in decades. This wasn't system failure, it was systematic reconfiguration. Voyager was reactivating memory segments untouched since the 1980s, rerouting telemetry in ways that defied its original programming. The spacecraft was still responding to commands and transmitting data, but it was also doing something entirely new. Engineers had to dig through dusty file cabinets at NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, searching for 1970s assembly language code and handwritten notes in paper manuals. Every diagnostic test took 44 hours. 22 hours to send a command, 22 hours to receive a response. Yet despite their efforts to reset the system, the new behaviors persisted. What they discovered was both promising and terrifying. The machine was stable, the instruments were functioning, but Voyager had fundamentally changed. Whatever had caused this transformation, it wasn't internal decay or software corruption. Voyager had encountered something that altered its very nature, making it part of something larger than its original mission. The network beyond the stars. As analysis continued, scientists began to consider a possibility that challenged everything we thought we knew about our place in the universe. The structured signals, the quantum-like oscillations, the coordinated movement patterns, all suggested that Voyager hadn't just witnessed random events in deep space. It had encountered evidence of a vast communication network operating in the interstellar medium. The waveforms resembled quantum entanglement experiments conducted on Earth, the same signals researchers use to transmit information between particles separated by distance. If this interpretation was correct, Voyager had stumbled into a galactic communication system that had been operating for millennia, undetected until now. Voyager's analog design, free from the electromagnetic noise of modern digital systems, made it the perfect cosmic microphone. Its position beyond the solar system's interference allowed it to detect signals that would be impossible to observe from Earth. The spacecraft had become an accidental eavesdropper on conversations not meant for human ears. The implications are staggering. If these 305 objects were part of a larger network, it suggests that the galaxy contains communication infrastructure built by intelligences we've never encountered. Voyager may have crossed into something we haven't mapped, not just empty space, but an active data layer that's been running unnoticed throughout the cosmos. From a single anomaly to 305 coordinated objects moving through interstellar space, Voyager 1's discovery has shattered our understanding of the cosmic void. Whether these objects represent natural phenomena beyond our current physics, or evidence of intelligence operating on a galactic scale, one thing is certain: the universe is far stranger and more active than we ever imagined. As Voyager continues its eternal journey through the darkness, it carries with it the knowledge that we are not alone in the vast emptiness between stars. Thanks for watching Stellar Tech, and don't forget to subscribe for more cosmic revelations.